Thank you for coming. Well, we're discussing deadly distractions. In the first segment, we talked about leaving children in hot cars and the reasons why that can so easily happen. But we're going to talk about another fatal distraction, and that's driving distractions. And now, I guess more than ever, there are more reasons to take our eyes off the road, Bishop.
Oh, my goodness. I felt like, man, I need to really put myself under the bus because I have done this before. Don't do it.
No, none of us have, right?
It can wait. Trust me, it can wait. Almost 500,000 people every year, 500,000 every year are injured or killed due to texting and driving.
Don't you know?
500,000. Now, I know I'm going to get in trouble with the sisters. I see some wonderful women in the audience, and I know they're watching us all around the world, but I seen the other lady the other day doing this.
Oh, yes, yes, yes. Guilty as charged.
Yeah. Have you ever seen them putting on mascara?
Yeah, and horns blowing, and it's incredible.
I remember driving down the road balancing my bank statement.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I did it. I'm telling you.
I'm so glad you've learned the error of your ways, Jackie.
Yes. I just know that there are angels around me.
Well, there are, but you need to be careful. But
Yeah.
what I really love, that point of we have to be good examples for our children.
I know.
So sometimes when I
Exactly.
realize that there's so much going on and I know I'm going to be tempted, I just put that cell phone in my glove box. And then
That's
I can't
good.
get to it. Well, I need to do that more too. But now these stories are good for us too.
Yes,
it helps me filter my life against it. But I used to say, when I had so many children in the car, I would say, I do everything but drive in my car. Because you're answering people, you're trying to get them a tissue, you're trying to get them a snack. But we have one priority, not just for ourselves, the legacy we leave our children, but for everybody around us. We have got to be focused.
I did not realize how many things are really distractions. You know, we look at texting and some of our actions, but when I was doing the research and actually looking at some of this, it was talking about just listening to the radio is a distraction because you can get in tune to what's being said and stop paying attention to the road because if something comes on, you can get mildly distracted. Not like me, a lot of times, I'm bad, I'm gonna confess, I text while I'm driving, but I got this little system when I'm holding the phone up high enough so I can see. And
You're seeing everything at one time. You're seeing everything at one time.
But even
now you know you can't
the
hold
risk
handhelds.
level is considered even higher, not if you're on the phone, but just holding the phone in your hand. You're even at a greater risk.
And it gets real high if you drop the phone and down on the floor and you reach down to pick it up. That's when it gets really bad.
Yes.
Well, I've seen a lot of people doing Facebook Live and periscoping while
On the
they're
phone,
driving.
They have to.
People now say, no, I'm not driving. I'm a passenger, just to kind of prove it. But it's important because our children are watching what we're doing.
Yeah.
And they do say that pets in a car are a distraction. 2 weeks ago, I had all 6 dogs in my car, my doggy mobile. And I was on my 2-hour drive from Newland back to South Georgia, and my worst nightmare came true. I'd always prayed, Heavenly Father, please don't ever let me come up on a license check with these 6 dogs in the car. Now, we have a system, and 2 of these dogs are Great Pyrenees. They're like horses. They're huge dogs. They're like 150 pounds apiece. But we have this system in my car. They get in, they know exactly where they sit, and they lay down, and they are angels all the way for 2 hours because they know where we're going. And they were angels. And I came up on this license check, and all of the cops were out in the middle of the road, and I'm like, oh, please no, oh, please no. So I had to reach in and get my license, and I had to reach in the glove compartment, not trying to upset any dog in my car, reach in the glove compartment and get out my insurance. Those dogs were angels until I had to stop the car and roll my window down, and there's a policeman in my window. And at that time, all 6 dogs went into attack mode. And I'm like, I'm never going to get out of this. I'm never going to get out of this.
Can we talk
Oh, Rebecca.
Can we talk about on another program why you do that? I just want to know.
I think the cop really, he saw my license and insurance, and he didn't know what to do with me. So he just wanted me, what was he going to do with me?
Yeah.
He just wanted me to go
That was the
home.
angel Lord saying, peace be with you, get home quickly.
I was wondering,
But
is
it's
there a
good
law
point.
against that?
I don't know. He would put me under the jail.
Yeah.
But he didn't know what to do with me. I mean, he's got 6 dogs here to handle. I mean, I said, just give me a second to get them back under control, and they'll be fine.
That is a
But I
deadly
mean, you
distraction.
walk away, and he didn't. And I'm like, they're never going to get under control with you
I do worry
standing
about when
there.
those drivers are driving, the little puppies are hanging out the window on their lap. What if they have to, and that dog goes flying out the window? My heart's like, oh, I just want to go buckle it in. So I hope your doggies are safe.
I found out something else that's interesting, with this whole texting and driving is eating.
Oh, it's another one. It's another one.
Yeah, eating.
I'm looking for them to make that against the law.
70% of drivers admit to eating and drinking while driving. 85% drink beverages while driving. Hot coffee.
Of course we do. It entertains us while we're driving.
Young people think they're invincible, and I'm going to confess. They say confession is good for the soul.
They learned that from
When I was
Get it out.
in college
Go
and
ahead.
younger, I had most of my cars were always 5-speed or 4-speed. So I would have to shift gears, and
Oh, yeah, I remember
I
those
would
days.
leave school, and I would have to go to work, and I'd have to put on my uniform, and I would have grabbed me some lunch on the run. I would be eating, changing clothes, driving,
Doing it all at
shifting
one
gears,
time, yeah.
all
Yeah.
at one time,
Right.
trying to get to my destination.
It's
And it was
amazing,
just the grace of God that
That's
got me
what it
there. You know,
was.
it was just God's grace.
That's what it was.
I think it's because we think we're more productive if we're multitasking.
Yeah.
You know, that we think
No, we're
in
just
our
trying to
mind.
get it done so
Yeah.
we can be on time.
Right, exactly.
We're always
but
running late.
That's a deadly
And we just gotta-
distraction, though.
Yeah, it is.
You see
And did you
people-
know that another one is watching emergency vehicles, like an ambulance comes flying by
Yeah.
or fire truck? Did you know watching that is a deadly distraction on you?
Well, I think that's a
Especially on
great
85.
challenge. That's true, but I think that's a great challenge for our viewers. What are you doing that's distracting you while you're driving? Because we could all go home and take some accountability of making some change.
And we need to keep in mind that when you are driving just at 55 miles per hour and you look at your phone and you look away for 4 seconds, that car has traveled the length of a football field just that quickly.
Yeah.
And you know, it can be really deadly, that the consequences can be horrific, and we see it all the time.
Even adjusting
Yes.
mirrors.
Yes.
And I do like the AT&T campaign. It can wait.
It can wait, yes. It can
If you think about it, there's nothing that can't wait.
1 in 4 accidents are caused by texting and
Stay
driving.
with us. When we come back, we're going to talk about the most deadly distraction in the world.
Yes.
Stay with us.